Well, if it isn't a legendary hero. Took you long enough to arrive. I'm pleased to see that the reports are true. You are an outstanding individual. Your father would be very proud. Before we get started, do you mind if I have a chance to speak? I promise. I won't strike you. No tricks, no threats. Just a conversation. Thank you. I want you to know that I hold no ill will towards you. If anything, I hold you in the highest regard. You are doing what you think is right. You want to protect your people from any danger they might be in. You want to bring peace to the land. You and I are not so different in that regard. I want to be the capable leader that the people in my kingdom want me to be. In many ways, that's what I liked about your father, the previous hero. He was always so noble and kind. Why are you upset? Did I say something? Oh. Is that what the king told you? That I had killed your father? Now it makes sense why you're so upset. I was hoping that you would remember. What exactly did the king tell you? That I had slain your father in battle? Well, he's only half right. Your father and I fought many years ago. He was a formidable opponent. Strong, determined, and focused. Our fight lasted for weeks. Every impact of our swords would cause so much destruction. We are the reason why the elven forest is only half the size that it originally was. But in between the strikes, we would start talking to each other. And slowly, we started to understand each other. And as we did, our strikes became weaker and weaker, to the point where we didn't want to harm each other. Instead, we agreed to work together and find a solution that would bring peace to all nations. Eventually, we discovered that the king and nobles were the ones responsible for causing this war between us. They wanted to make themselves rich, profiting off the pain and suffering from our war. I know you might find this difficult to believe, but think about it. Don't you think it's a bit strange that the king sent you to every corner of the land, attacking different castles and strongholds? Especially when our capitals are so close to each other? You could have come here directly and slain me and ended the war almost immediately. Without a leader, my kingdom would have fallen into ruin. So much death and destruction could have been avoided. They were using you as a weapon, a battering ram that could cause destruction so that his army could loot everyone blind and make a profit off rebuilding the towns that were destroyed. This is the reason why your father decided it would be best if he stayed within the demon kingdom while we made a plan for peace negotiations. Your mother knew as well. Oh, yes. I met your mother. Your father sent a secret message to your mother letting her know that he was alive. And we worked to sneak her into our kingdom for a visit. You should have seen the joy in her face when she saw your father alive and well. But she didn't come alone. Alongside her was a young child. Yes, this isn't the first time we've met. You were such a sweet little one. At first, you don't want to be anywhere near me. But once you saw how comfortable your parents were, you slowly warmed up to me. You even let me carry you in my arms. Before you and your parents returned home, you gave me this. You recognize your father's woodwork? This is a toy horse that he made for you, that you decided to give to me before you left. I have treasured it since, keeping it in my throne room alongside my other cherished items. Your parents never made it back to the kingdom. We didn't know it at the time, but we had a traitor who was slowly poisoning your father without our knowledge, weakening his divine power. During the journey, the caravan you were with was attacked. He did his best to protect you and your mother, but the king's assassins were too much, and both of them were murdered. Our soldiers arrived just in time to save you, but in the chaos, some people mistaken them as the ones responsible, and the king took advantage of that, pushing the story that the Demon King had murdered the hero and his wife, and painting his soldiers as the heroes who rescued the future hero. When I found out what had happened, I wanted to mourn, but I wasn't given the opportunity as the king launched their attack shortly afterwards, and we've been at war since. Humans, demons, all this senseless death and destruction needs to stop. I just want it to stop. That is why I do not plan to fight you. I would not think of harming the child of a dear friend. This war ends if I am defeated, right? Then strike me down with your sword. You're the only one who can. Of course, I am afraid. But a king must do what he must to protect his people, even if the price is his own life. Please don't hesitate. If it makes it easier for you, I will turn my back towards you. All I ask is that you take care of my people. I'm sorry I couldn't save your family, but at least let me save what family I have remaining. Thank you. What are you doing? You plan to crush me to death? Why are you hugging me? Why are you sparing me? Please, let me save everyone. Let me end this war once and for all. Why can't you just strike me and end this? You don't want to bring peace this way. What do you mean? Enough innocent people have died. You don't want to add one more? You remind me so much of your father. He would be so proud of you. So what now? What can we do to end this war? You want to restart the peace negotiations. You do realize that the king will not agree to a peace treaty, right? He will do everything in his power to make sure this war continues. This journey will take a long time, and it will be dangerous. Are you sure this is the best choice? If that is really what you want, then allow me to support you. I will do my best to help you as much as I can. If you believe that we can do this, then I choose to believe in you. Please allow this Demon King to lend you his strength. I will stand by your side no matter the obstacle, no matter the danger. If we work together, I think we can bring peace to both our people. Now then, follow me. We have a lot of work ahead of us.